Good morning. Today what we're going to do is we're going to split this pig head. It's going to be an integral part in what's called head cheese. The steps that I'm going to go through first is I'm going to remove the tongue, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to remove the eyeballs, and then I'm going to split the head and remove the brain and then take the ears off. So let's start with the tongue first. The tongue, when you use it for head cheese, the best thing to do is cook it separately, because the rest of the head cheese, in order to cook the head, it's going to be cooked for about 16 to 18 hours. And remove the connective tissue off the bottom. By that time, that tongue will be totally overcooked. So I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and split the head, and then what we'll do is we'll take the eyes out. It's going to be easier than having it rocking back and forth. You want to grab this other ear for me, please? Let's make a cut mark where we're going to cut. First, let's take the snout off, because the snout can work as garnish also in the terrine. So you hang on to the ears for me, please. I'll hang on to the nose. Don't pull on it, just hang on to it, because I don't have a good grip. Let's see. There, that's better. Just go through the top of the snout, that's it. Take that off, we'll put that over here. Then we'll mark this top of the skull here with our knife of where we're going to cut. Okay, take the bone saw. We're just going to split it. Hang on to it. Okay, why don't you grab the other hand with the bottom cheek. There we go. Or jowl as it's called, right? Go all the way through. Okay, I'm going to cut that bottom lip. Okay, now what we have here is we have the brain right here. So we just take our finger, go back in the inside of the cavity, and pull that out, and put that there so you can see our. I'm not going to serve this. If you were going to serve it, I don't know the time and temperature of how the head was handled, so I'm not going to serve this. If it was something that I had seen butchered, killed, then I would probably cook it. How I would do that is soak it in milk for 24 hours, flour it, and then saute it lightly. Very nice piece of organ to eat, but again, I don't know about how long it's been buried inside this bone. To take out the eye, we're going to cut down and get around the optic nerve in the bottom. The reason why I remove the eye is because the amniotic fluid on the inside, once it starts to cook, it's going to pop, and then it's going to shoot black dye into my stock, if you will, of my other pig parts, therefore dyeing it. So I am going to remove this, so it can look right at you.
Is that edible, Joe?
I have not eaten one. It probably pops when you bite it.
Nice.
So we take the ear off. Again, come back in behind. Now, I'm almost done here, so what I would do is to put this into cold water for about 2 or 3 hours and change the water 2 or 3 times. And what the water's going to do is it's going to extract blood out of the skull. So therefore, we all know that when blood cooks, it turns into kind of a gray color. We don't want that. We want our stock for our head cheese, which is what our pig parts or meat's going to be sitting in, to be as clear as possible. And we don't want to use water. Water doesn't really offer much in the way of flavor, so therefore we would like to use the stock that the pig is actually cooked in. Okay? So, that along with our trotters, our hocks, and our shanks will become the basic for our head cheese recipe. That recipe is also available in the Working Garmager. Try it, enjoy it, inexpensive to make, and a good profit item. Thank you.